yeah. XP like water, yeah. HP from water, yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, Morant in the backcourt with... Smart to his Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Bane in at the 3. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry from downtown. Drills it from outside.
It will be a rare night that you're going to outdo Stephen Curry in a game of batching threes.
Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, did you see Ja Morant fly through the air on that play?
Curry looking it over. Pass to Kuminga. And he makes good on the layup.
Showing off the vision, Stephen Curry wasting no time finding his open man.
Thompson against Morant. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson with it. And the rejection by Jackson. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
And here is Curry following Ja Morant's 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
And stolen by Wiggins. Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Clark sets a screen for Morant, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Curry. The dish to Wiggins. Passes it to Green. Back to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, no luck.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Bane kicks to Morant. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies.
Asserting himself at the arc. Ja Morant putting his range to good use.
Outside Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis leading by 3. Morant with it. Now Green defending. And Morant gets it to go.
The tougher the shot is for Ja, the more focus he gets.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. Wiggins outside to the inside. Green, and Green slams it in.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
Now Morant. He's got 10. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies. They lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Wiggins dishes to Green.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite...
Oh!
Yes!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Curry finds Kuminga. Now here's Curry inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
Early eyes by Curry, sees the play developing, knows where he wants to go with the ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to... Our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Green, the screen. Thompson with the three. And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you go and argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Lobbed up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Love the execution. Ja Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
Thompson against Morant. Thompson passes to Curry. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Kuminga, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Morant finds Smart. Smart on the wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Thompson against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Thompson dishes to Curry. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Bane. Left side, Smart. Clark a screen on Wiggins. Smart kicks to Bane. Morant passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. No good from Clark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Morant throws it down.
Finishing the play, Ja Morant sneaking in for not only the board, but a bucket.
Green with a screen on Smart. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Out on the perimeter, Thompson and Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the 1.
One of those guys that can take over a game. Ja Morant proven to be the difference.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player. Tough to shadow Morant, explosive off the dribble, but at the same time can stop on a dime.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Kuminga sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Curry. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Nice shot by Smart.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Smart. Curry outside. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Smart misses. Warriors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Thompson finds Curry. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. No good again that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Clark with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
Pass to Thompson. 51 seconds left in the third. Outside for Curry. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
I'll never get tired of seeing Steph Curry shoot. His ability to hit tough ones is beyond belief.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Morant. He's got 26. Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Clark is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Green finds Thompson. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry against Smart. Green with a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuminga dishes to Green. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Green's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors. Now here's Morant. Bane passes to Morant. Here's Smart. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Thompson looking for an opening. Curry with the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Morant with it, picked up by Thompson. Smart, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Stolen by Smart. He kicks it to Jackson. Jacks up a 3, sinks the triple. Jackson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition. Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rose against Paul. There's 45 seconds left in the game.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Kuminga with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Fires from 18. Out to Thompson. Over Williams. And again, no good by Golden State. There's Jackson with the 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Here's Wiggins. Drops it in. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Financially advanced. I had Fortune 500 thoughts and we was I got it off.
I wish the best.
Paint your clothes. Oh yeah, I've been awesome. Styling on them like Dion. You on the script. Chrome heart, my sweater. Better you never ever. I've been a big stepper. Make a play, put it together. Before music made a way, I had a sweater, my better you never me ever. I've been a big stepper, made a play, put it together. Before music made a way, I had that for my.
Tell me you'll never stop, give it up. What done on me, you not big enough, fix it up. Now he's slipping up, kiss it up. Over the way he got burned, so I mix it up. DJ the star on the road, I be switching up. Your girl love me at the show for her up. Love me, got him doing my Don't even watch how I clean it up. If I gotta watch how he. I been cooking up, watch how I eat it up. Hands on 210, speak the truth. You gon' be my fool again, say you gon' blow. But when you gon' pull the pin back, it's no foe. I lived out your whole life, I flew to Gold Coast. No girl, just so low, I do not post. Popping out the carbonated keys.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Lillard in at the point. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Leonard with a screen on Beasley. Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Plumlee. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
No good on the free throw. Doris with all the star power on this Clippers team. It's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
B.A., wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously, necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Now here's Harden. Pass to George. Harden against Beasley. Harden, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Leonard. Soft touch off the glass.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
Portis with a screen on Harden. Pass to Portis. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's George. Three-pointer, Harden. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Portis, left side. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Portis has got 6.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Back to Harden. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And this is again now 0 for 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Mann. They need this. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
Out to Portis from downtown. Offensive rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 10.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Lillard. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Leonard. Back to George. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Giannis with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Now here's Lillard. Portis for 3. The rebound by Mann. Leonard way outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Buck. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Here's Lillard after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Leonard. Oh!
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Beasley outside. The baseline Jay. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers trail. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Incredible defense from Middleton. I mean, maintaining good pressure on the shooter without fouling.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Harden surveying the D. Leonard outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Portis outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's George. Still without a bucket. To stop the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. For 3, George. Milwaukee with the rebound. Beasley for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists now in this one. The drive by Harden. Out to Leonard. To the inside. George passes to Leonard. 2 on the clock. Leonard, so strong.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard looking around. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break up 12. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi Leonard out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real. And it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Mann.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George's shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
He was all alone on that one. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
George with it. Beasley covers. Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo. George for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to win the run. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Lillard with the bucket.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Beasley for 3. Launches it from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Portis the screen. Over to the wing. Inside. Lillard outside. It's Beasley on the wing to the paint. Second chance shot. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Antetokounmpo surveys. No good on the triple. And the Clippers have possession. Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Middleton finds Lillard. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. From deep. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious?
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group from Milwaukee.